Get your paws off my rabbit! Get your paws off my rabbit!
War may be the worst way imaginable to create peaceful societies, but many would say a necessary way. Fortunately for most of us today, we're living in an era of relative peace. Do you know what the term words of war mean? Or how about war paint? Join us on our latest Cinephile episode to find out, and be sure to visit our FUNDAY website for more. Hello everyone, I'm Wade, your Cinephile host. Cold Mountain is a 2003 epic period war film. It stars Jude Law, Nicole Kidman, and Renee Zellweger. The film tells the story of a wounded deserter from the Confederate Army close to the end of the American Civil War, who journeys home to reunite with the woman he loves. When North Carolina seceded from the Union on May 20th, 1861, the young men of Cold Mountain enlist in the Confederate States Army. Among them is W.P. Iman, a carpenter who falls in love with Ada Monroe, the preacher's daughter. Their courtship is interrupted by the war. They share their first kiss the day Iman leaves for battle. Ada promises to wait for him. 3 years later, Iman fights in the Battle of Crater and survives. He then confronts a dying acquaintance from Cold Mountain, while a fellow soldier plays tunes on his fiddle for him. Iman is later wounded in a skirmish, and as he lies in the hospital near death, a nurse reads him a letter from Ada.
Dear Mr. Inman, since you left, time has been measured out in bitter chapters. Last fall, my poor father died. Our farm at Black Cove is abandoned. Every house in these mountains touched by tragedy. Each day the dread of learning who has fallen, who will not return from this terrible war. And no word from you. Are you alive? I pray to God you are. This war is lost on the battlefield and is being lost twice over by those who stayed behind.
Iman recovers and deserts, embarking on a long trek back to Cold Mountain. Iman encounters corrupt preacher V.C. and stops him from drowning his pregnant slave lover. Back in Cold Mountain, Ada's father has died, leaving her with no money and little means to run their farm in Black Cove. She survives on the kindness of her neighbors, who eventually sent for Ruby to help her. Ruby moves in, and together they bring the farm to working order, becoming close in the process.
Number 1, lay out a winter garden for cool season crops. Turnips right there, onions, cabbage, collards. Number 2, patch of shingles on the barn roof. Have we got a maul and fro? Maul? Maul, M-A-U-L. Number 3, clear and turn this field. No harm done letting it go. Now we'll do well.
Exiled from his parish, V.C. joins Iman on his journey. They later meet a young man named Junior and joins him and his family for dinner. Junior brings the Confederate Home Guard, who takes Iman and V.C. away along with other deserters. The next day, they encountered Union soldiers. V.C. and the group are killed in the process, while Iman is left for dead. Ada has several tense encounters with Captain Teague, the leader of the local Home Guard, who covets Ada and her property.
That scarecrow ain't gonna frighten off no Yankee. Oh, you trying to make a man for yourself?
No.
When I come by, a few days, I don't pass by, looking out for you.
I know. I see you. And I don't like it.
Where's your little servant girl? Ruby. She trading off more of your daddy's silver?
Stop it.
Her nose is in the butter. Her nose is right in your butter!
One day, Teague and his men kill Esco, a local farmer, and then torture his wife Sally to coax her deserter sons out of hiding, and kills them as well. Hearing gunshots fire, Ada and Ruby rush over to rescue Sally, who is traumatized and rendered mute, while an elderly hermit living in the woods finds Iman and nurses him back to health.
See, I think there's a plan. There's a design for each and every one of us. You look at nature. Bird flies somewhere, picks up a seed, shits a seed out, plant grows. Bird's got a job, shit's got a job, seed's got a job.
He eventually meets with a grieving young widow named Sarah and her infant child Ethan, and stays the night at her cabin. Ada and the woman celebrate Christmas with Stobrod, Ruby's father, who has come to Cold Mountain with fellow deserters and musician Pangle and Georgia, who plays the banjo and the mandolin.
Merry Christmas, Pangle.
Not now.
Merry Christmas, Georgia.
Christmas, ma'am.
Nice to meet you.
Merry Christmas, Miss Lady.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, darling.
Don't sleep here.
We won't.
It's dangerous.
Don't sleep here.
Oh, it's bitter. They could stop one night.
Well, stop one night, they're gonna want to stop two.
I'll be all right. This coat's warm.
What about next Sunday? That'll be New Year.
Maybe.
Gonna be a better one than 1864.
War's over in a month.
That's what he said a month ago.
It started off being over in a month.
Night, Miss Sally. Merry Christmas.
Night, Miss Ruby.
Night.
Night, ma'am.
Night.
You're staying with us tonight, Sally.
Oh, that's my Ruby.
She's an original.
The next morning, 3 Union soldiers arrive demanding food. Sarah rushes into the house and warns Iman to get out. They take Ethan hostage and tries to force their way on Sarah. Iman hides out and kills the soldiers to rescue her. While camping in the woods one night, Stobrod and Pangle are cornered by Teague and the guard, while Georgia secretly watches. Pangle inadvertently reveals they are deserters, and they are executed.
You too. You stand over there.
We gonna get our tin type made?
Don't smile.
What?
Quit smiling.
He always smiles. He don't mean nothing by it. I told him there ain't nothing in this world worth a smile.
Put your head over your face. Cover your face with your hat.
Georgia escapes and informs Ruby and Ada, who return to the scene to find Pangle dead and Stobrod badly wounded. The woman and Stobrod take shelter in an abandoned Cherokee camp. Ada goes hunting for food and sees a stranger approaching. She fires a warning shot to chase him away, but soon realizes it's in fact her long-lost love. They return to camp, and in the evening they rekindle their affections for each other.
Did you write to me?
Whenever I could. If you never got them, I can summarize.
No.
I pray you are well. I pray I am in your thoughts. You are all that keeps me from sliding into some dark place.
How did I keep you? We barely knew each other. It was a few moments.
1,000 moments. They're like a bag of tiny diamonds. Don't matter if they're real or things I made up.
As they head home, Ada and Ruby are surrounded by Teague and his men, having captured and tortured Georgia for their whereabouts. Soon, Iman arrives and kills Teague and most of his possum in a gunfight. He then chases Teague's lieutenant, Bossy, and they exchange fast draws. Bossy is killed immediately, but Iman is mortally wounded as well. Ada finds him and comforts Iman, who dies in her arms.
There are days now when I manage not to think of you. When the needs of the farm call with more urgency than my heart. This time of year, there's so much life everywhere. I find you in all of it. As if you were still walking home to me.
Years later, we see that Ada's nights spent with Iman produced a daughter, Grace Iman, and Ruby has married Georgia, bearing 2 children. With Stobrod and Sally, the family celebrates Easter together at Black Cove. 接下来 Ruby 要揭晓今天电影迷冷山 Cold Mountain 要知道我们些什么。Hey Ruby, aren't we blessed to be living in a peaceful era?
Totally. 今天我们就一起来看看 war 衍生出的片语如何。
Oh, that's a great idea.
Alright, then starting off, do you know what war of words mean?
War of words. 这是文字战争，是比战的意思吗？
Well, not exactly. War of words 泛指两方之间的激烈争吵，后面加 over 再加争吵的议题。
Oh, right. Like war of words over unfair treatment.
Exactly. Next, tell us what war horse mean.
就是战马，对吧？
Good guess. War horse 是指在某一个领域非常有经验的人，可以想象成是由战马衍生而来。
Oh, I see. Okay, my turn. Do you know what war paint means?
War paint 战争画。
Not quite. I'll give you a hint. With face masks, you'll see less of someone's war paint.
Wait, war paint 是 makeup?
Yep. War paint was actually used for psychological and visual purposes in preparation for war.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah, we learn something new every day. Well, I'm Wade.
I'm Ruby.
I hope you've learned something useful in this episode as Ruby and I did. You can find more on the FUNDAY website.
Let's make every day a fun day.
Did you get my letters?
I got 3 letters. I carried them in the book you gave me. The Bartram.
I probably sent 103. Did you write to me?
Whenever I could. If you never got them, I can summarize.
No.
I pray you are well. I pray I am in your thoughts. You are all that keeps me from sliding into some dark place.
How did I keep you? We barely knew each other. It was a few moments.
1,000 moments. They're like a bag of tiny diamonds. Don't matter if they're real or things I made up. The shape of your neck. That's real.